Good morning. My name is Heather Grassman. I'm the mom of twin boys. Passing age verification legislation is essential because parents are simply outmatched. As technology became a requirement to ensure our boys' education and social interactions during COVID, my tech-savvy husband and I tried to keep our boys safe online with firewall upgrades, external router protection, parental controls, and monitoring their screen time. But as almost all of the parents of this generation have realized, that same technology provides all the information the kids need if they want to work around and bypass these barriers. It just doesn't make sense. We have laws to protect our kids from sex and violence in movies and print, and yet they have unlimited access to these things and more in a device that they can carry in their pocket. And we place the responsibility of trying to protect them on parents, most who have no idea or the tools to accomplish this, no matter how hard they try. We can't expect our children to understand the potential harmful effects that access and exposure to this material has, something that is now clearly established beyond debate. Our kids are more anxious and depressed, and they are consuming this media at a greater rate and a younger age than ever before, and the link is undeniable. And our story is real-life proof of that harm. 1 year ago yesterday, on January 15th at 8:30 a.m., my beloved son, Riley, at 17 years old, the first freshman to ever get a lead role in the school musical, the lead singer of a rock band for 8 years, an honor roll student, a varsity tennis player, a kind, witty, joyful, and wonderful soul, an amazing friend, grandson, and brother, ended his life after experiencing a deep depression directly related to the time he spent in the dark places of the internet that we could not protect him from. We tried in every way to help him. After he died, we found messages on his cell phone in his own words about how he attributed his depression directly to the damaging content on the internet. Please support this bill to keep our children safe. It's time to place the burden of age verification where it belongs, with the companies that create and profit from it, and have the technologies and resources to accomplish that. We can't fight for the mental health of our kids without your help, and it is desperately needed. Thank you. This is in memory of my son, Riley.
Thank you, Heather. My name is Marianne Michaelis. I am a licensed independent clinical social worker and a certified sex addiction therapist and a certified partner trauma therapist, and I live in Richland. 1 year ago today, I stood in Washington, D.C. at the Supreme Court as a co-author of the amicus brief written by addiction professionals in Free Speech Coalition versus Paxton, where the Supreme Court affirmed that age verification to protect children online is constitutional and needed. Children's first exposure to online pornography often happens between the ages of 7 and 12. Research from 2022 found that 62% of children accidentally encountered pornography last week, or in the previous week to this research. The result is often confusion, then repetition, or confusion, then curiosity, and then repetition, because the brain remembers novelty and arousal. Within weeks or months, many children return, not seeking it, but because it's available or it finds them. I treat the consequences of this years later when my clients are swimming in anxiety and depression, struggling with mental health issues, loss of self-worth, compulsive addictions, sexual addictions, including porn-induced erectile dysfunction, toxic shame, which creates strain and damage to relationships, to self and others, inability to stop, causing damaged relationships, marriages, destroyed families, ruined careers, suicide, and negative generational impacts. Children determined to bypass it with a VPN can still do so, But this bill is a seatbelt and protects the most innocent. This bill creates a minimal barrier for accidental exposure. I urge you to weigh a small inconvenience for adults against lifelong and generational harm to children, and urge you to act accordingly. Thank you.